It's Wendy from Perfectly Gorgeous Papercraft. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to make a shadow box card. This is the gorgeous card that we're going to make. Very easy. Folds completely flat to put into a standard size envelope, and then you just push in the sides and it creates this gorgeous shadow box card. The stamp set that we're going to use is Kinda Eclectic, one of my favourites. Let's get started. To create this card you need two pieces of cardstock, a Whisper White and a Blushing Bride, and they both need to measure 5.5 by 4.5. Then you need another piece of Whisper White that we're going to use for the back, and that one needs to be 4.5 by 3.5. And one piece of DSP which needs to be 5.5 by 1 1/4. The first thing that we're going to do is glue on our DSP. I'm just going to use the Tombow glue. Attach that to the piece of Blushing Bride. Just glue that down. You just need to leave a small gap at the bottom of the cardstock. Then you can place that one onto your scoreboard, and we need to score that at 1/2 inch and 1 inch, and then just turn it around and do exactly the same on the other side. Then you'll get your matching piece of cardstock and just do the same. So score 1/2 inch, 1 inch, turn around, 1/2 inch and 1 inch. Just going to put my scoreboard to one side. Then with your Blushing Bride piece, just bring in your Stampin' Up! Circle punch, and that's the 2.5 inch circle, and you're just going to punch out a piece in the front. There we have that one. And then you can bring in your Whisper White, and we're going to do some stamping with that one. So in the So Saffron, out of the Kinda Eclectic stamp set, we're going to use the Sun. Just stamp that one down. And then we're going to bring in some Pear Pizzazz with the lovely leaf that's in the stamp set. We'll just stamp a couple of those onto the top of the Sun. And next we will bring in the Blushing Bride, and with the lovely dots that we have in Kinda Eclectic, we're just going to run those across the bottom of the Sun. Pop that to one side, and then just with a scrap piece of Whisper White, using the large butterfly out of the stamp set, we just need one of those, and we need two of the smaller ones. While we've got that ink pad open, we'll stamp the sentiment as well. A little kindness goes a long way. Let's probably a sentiment that you would get to use quite a lot. I love giving thank you cards and kindness cards. So just with the decorative label punch, you're going to punch out the sentiment, and we're just going to sponge around the outside of that as well. And we're going to bring in the piece that we have for the back of the card, and using the leaf, just going to give that a quick clean. I'm going to stamp a couple of those on the backing in the Blushing Bride, and I will sponge around the outside of that one as well. That just finishes that off, looking lovely. Then we can punch out our butterflies. So with the Elegant Butterfly, we will punch that one out. And the smaller one, that one is called the Bitty Butterfly Punch. We'll punch those two butterflies out. And then we can assemble our card. So just run over those score lines with your bone folder. Just go over that a couple of times. And the way that you need to have it, just fold that down and then that over. Go over with your bone folder both ways so that you've got a nice crisp line, and then with the front piece you need to have it so that you've got this piece facing the back, because that's what you're going to attach to the white piece. So with the part that you have stamped, if you go over those score lines, again do it both ways, because then, like I said, it's going to give you that nice crisp line. And then just bring that up so it's the opposite way. So these parts here, they're the ones that we want to attach our tape. So I'm using the Tape and Tear, which is really easy to use. You don't have to worry about cutting it with scissors, you just tear it off. So very quick and easy for you. Then you can just take off the backing, and all you need to do is attach the Blushing Bride, which is the front of your shadow card. Just line that up. Just push that down firmly. Whilst we have it flat, we can mount our sentiment. So just using the Stampin' Up dimensionals, I'm just going to put 3 of those onto the back of that sentiment. And pop that one down in the middle. And then with the butterflies, we're just going to curl up their little wings. And I'm going to mount those ones as well. So just with a smaller foam dot, you just need to pop one of those on the back of each of the butterflies, And the large butterfly, we will pop that one in the middle, and the smaller one can just sit on the top. Oops. And the second one, we're just going to attach that to the sentiment. Just flip him over and then just pop some Tombow glue across the top of your back piece, and you can attach that to your card. Obviously that's the panel where you write. So all we need to finish this one off, some lovely diamantes. So I'm going to put 2 of those in the middle of each of the small butterflies. Can curl up those leaves again. Sorry, the wings on the butterflies, not leaves. Pushing the sides, and there's your gorgeous shadow box card. So there we have it, beautiful shadow box card. Thank you so much for watching. This is Wendy, Perfectly Gorgeous Papercraft. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.